Hi everyone. Hope all is well. Preparations are going well. Today we are sitting in June, 5 months away from the D-Day. So today I'll be telling you how to go about verbal ability and reading comprehension, what should be your strategy, and how you should plan your 5 months going ahead, and what are the sources that you should be referring to. First of all, what is VARC all about? VARC is all about reading. So you have time, read, read, read. What you should read? You should read newspaper articles. I'm not asking you to pick up a 400-pager novel, a 500-pager novel, and go on reading about it. If you are an avid reader, already into it, please go ahead. Going to be really helpful. But if you're someone who is not a lot into reading, who does not have a lot of time as well, newspaper articles, especially the editorials, are going to be your best friend, right? And the sources that you should be using are like the Guardian, the Hindu. If you're looking at an easier English, maybe Times of India, maybe an Indian Express, these are going to help you a lot. Now, why I'm saying that these are going to help you a lot, these editorials come up with a certain topic that is related largely to the current demographics, what is going into the current scenario, right? And they tell you how an author thinks, what kind of idea they have, how their ideas flow, and that is one. So reading these articles will understand the thought process of the writer, right? And once you understand what the writer is thinking, how the writer is thinking, you would be able to better understand the questions and the options, and then you will be able to better answer them as well. That is one. Second, these articles generally use a lot of good English, right? So these are going to polish your vocabulary as well, right? Which is very much needed, not even just for your MBA exams, but in your career going ahead as well, right? And apart from these articles, if you want to do some extra reading, if you want to read some abstract ideas, like abstracts used to be the favorite of cat at some point, especially Zat has a lot of abstract essays, right? Abstract paragraphs that comes in. So for those, you can use sites like aum.com. Okay, so these are the sites that will provide you a lot of reading material. Then, if you want to specifically work on your vocabulary, Norman Lewis has been the Bible of vocabulary for so long. There are root words. Once you learn those root words, you will be able to better grasp other words. I'm not asking you to pick the book and rattafow the every word. Okay. I'm not going to ask you to learn each and every word by heart. I'm asking you to read the root words, understand the root words, okay, and try to find them in the articles that you are reading. That is how your vocabulary is going to be polished. It is not a 1 week job. It is an ongoing process. The more you read, the better you will be able to understand, okay, and the more your vocabulary will be improved. So this is your strategy from a reading point of view. Now, if I'm looking at a specific day-to-day strategy, specific topic-wise strategy, first of all, RC's major chunk of the exam, giving you maximum questions, maximum options. Okay, you have a lot of options to solve these RCs, and that is why they can become your point making section. I understand that there has been this saying going on that if you're an engineer, if you're not into reading, if you don't have a good vocabulary, maybe you should go into verbal ability. You should not focus that much on RCs. But trust me, guys, trust me, RCs are definitely the one that are going to help you score. Okay, we are not looking only at clearing the sectional cutoff. We are looking at scoring. Okay, and that is where RCs are going to help. Practice, practice, practice. Practice as much as you can. When I was preparing for my CAT, I used to solve 2-3 RCs every day. Okay, this is something for which your internal motivation can come in. If not, my suggestion would be, please form a group. Okay, maybe form a group of 4 to 5 people, wherein every day or every night you guys discuss at a specific point of time that these are the RCs we are supposed to solve today, right? And you solve them, put in your answers on the group, discuss. right? Because when you know that else is also going to ask you if you've solved the RCs, that motivation comes in. And when you're solving it with others, it helps also. Okay. So please start solving 2-3 RCs every day. If you are starting today, you can start with the least level of difficulty. Okay. You can find these level of difficulties in all Nishit Sinha and your Arun Sharma books, right? And please go on increasing your level of difficulty as you start feeling comfortable with one level. Okay. Because the more difficult you prepare today, the more easy the CAT RCs are going to look to you. Okay. Third thing is, please use past year papers and mock tests. Past year papers will give you the real feel of how the exam looks. Pick up past year CAT questions, pick up past year CAT RCs, go through them, use them in your practices, and get the real feel of the exam. Okay. Initially, I would suggest maybe you can start with without any time limit. Okay. Initially, your focus should be on accuracy. Okay. Getting the answers right. And once you have reached that stage, you should focus on a time bound manner then. Okay. You should keep decreasing your solving time. I cannot take half an hour to solve one RC. Okay. That is not going to help me in my exam strategy. Okay. So what I'm going to do is initially I'm going to start with the level of difficulties. I'm going to focus more on my accuracy as of now. But 1 month, 1.5 months down the line, when I have become very proficient into the accuracy, that is when I'm going to introduce the time bound manner solving exercise, where I'm going to decrease my solving time so that I can attempt more and more questions. Okay. This is how you go about RCs. Now, what about the verbal ability part? Practice, practice, practice works here as well. You pick up your 5 parajumbles, you pick up your 5 summary questions, pick up your 5 out of the context questions, your conclusion questions, and please solve them every day. I'm not saying 5 of each every day. You can do alternate. Today you are solving 5 parajumbles, tomorrow you are solving 5 summary. Again, you are solving 5 conclusion questions, 5 inference questions, but please keep on solving them. At the end of the day, it is all about understanding the idea flow. A summary is all about understanding the idea flow. What is the main idea? A parajumble is all about understanding the idea flow that will tell you how to sequence your sentences. Okay. That will tell you which sentence does not fit into that idea flow. Okay. The more you practice, the more you read, the better you'll be able to grasp that flow, and the more you'll be able to accurately answer the questions. Okay. Again, here also, please start with low level of difficulty. Keep on increasing the level of difficulty. Please use past year papers and mock test, and keep on decreasing your solving time. Okay. The more you solve these type of questions, the better understanding you will be able to form. How to crack CAT VARC? If you want to know more, please comment and we'll come back with you. We'll come back with more sessions. Thank you.